Greetings, fellow adventurers. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the weekly recap where we go over last Friday's episode. So, catch you in a few minutes and let's cue the intro. Welcome, welcome. Hope you all are doing well. So, last week, our adventurers set off to find the source of the blight after having a meeting with the council. They headed out to head over to the checkout point, the hunter's cabin. And on their way there, they were encountered by a group of baboons where they were able to uh, overcome and as their first battle. And that's how we ended up episode 1. And heading over to the start of episode 2. All right. Our heroes were basically, they were now salvaging what they can from the baboons that they defeated. So I do apologize ahead of time. It sounded like uh, part of the conversations that me and my teammates had in episode last Friday was cut out. So I do apologize. I think in the early portion of that the conversation got cut out from Discord, so it will be kind of spotty here and there. Probably what's gonna happen is I will not disconnect from the Discord channel, and I'll just run it straight through. And I will just do these weekly recaps to break it down for you. So, trying to my best to remove the dead air and just speed through it as fast as possible, so you guys don't have to sit through 5 to 6 hours of our gameplay and discussion, a lot of strategizing on, especially as this is only episode 2, so we are slowly learning our characters, what we're able to do, and at the same time continue to gain experience and discover more skills as we uh, go forward on our adventures. So let us start the breakdown. I'll try to speed up as much as I can. So basically, we were just scavenging the baboons as much as we can. But it looks like we were not still in a safe area to rest, as it started getting darker, and we were lucky that Quintus had a torch with him to light the way as the darkness descends on our party. So we made our way uh, towards the hunter's cabin, which is northeast from the village of Elsgard, and much to our surprise, Quintus was able to spot a few giant ants uh, along our journey that we're heading our way. And when you want to think about giants ants, especially on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, these weren't those ants, and you'll see soon enough why I say that. So we had an encounter with I think four giant ants, and let's see. Let's fast forward a bit. Alright, so here we go. Yes, we were strategizing on our kind of our formation, trying to make sure that they're ahead of us as they start to charge towards us. So let us fast forward a bit. Hopefully we can. So we had them uh, initiate the battle. Only Quintus had advantage because he was the first one to spot them. And obviously, one of his character flaws is that creatures are wary of him, and that they will target him first. So uh, my character Jade Wind and Evie was okay for now, but these things were starting to battle us, and let's see if we can get into some scenes. So we had all four of them engaged, and let's say that battle took a little bit longer than expected. Uh, uh, let's see. Okay, where did the other one go? So yeah, we were lucky. I think we were able to dispose of them. They were able to grapple, and I think this is where my character Jade Wind was able to make kind of amends on from last episode's ones where he was very close to dying without the help of Yuna turning him invisible and giving him the opportunity to remove himself from the battle. So for this one, Jade was able to utilize his one of his special attacks, the explosive wind, explosive palm. Apologies, explosive palms. That he was able to combine his bombs and on a melee attack. So, which is my character is the monk. So, fists and his body's a weapon. So I do not know how. I guess he's strong enough to hold the explosion in his hand, or just throw it enough to not get damaged. But you know what? This is where he was able to one shot the ant and do 99 damage to the one ant. So it came from uh, back to back or natural 20s, which initiated the hot streak, and from that increased the damage. So he was able, I think he was able to uh, land his punch, his strike, which is natural 20, and at the same time land his firebomb damage, which was another natural 20. So he was on a hot streak, so that did 99 damage on the one shot. So he was able to redeem himself for that moment, and let's say for that moment. So I was riding high so happy to redeem myself from that last battle with baboons. And let's see. Uh, let's say now the ants were doing their things, and the problem with the monk character, I do not, especially with Jade, he does not wear any armor. So as high as his AC is, with 19, and as dodgy and as he can and parry as much as he can, if he does get hit, there is no taking half damage. So he is taking full damage of all those hits. So hopefully we'll be able to find something for him to reduce the impact as much as possible. But that means just staying alive as much as possible, and getting more experience, and be able to encounter more items as we go. So let's see. Yeah, he was starting to look really bad at this point into the battle. If you'll let me refresh. All right. So yeah, it was looking bleak. I think I was this point where I was finally grappled, and I was definitely, yeah, I was out of bombs. I wasn't hitting any of my my explosive palm attacks, and yeah, definitely I was looking pretty bad at this point. So as you can see, yeah, I was very close to death, even with one ant left. So basically, yeah, we tried our best to surround it until, let's see if I think or this is, yeah, I basically was unconscious at this point. So minus 10 hit points there, just bleeding out. And if I did hit negative 30, and yeah, that was it. So, and now as you see here, this took our entire group by surprise, as this ant decided to drag me back to to his lair as ant food for the queen, for the other ants. So my I was like saying that is it for my character. Survive episode 2. And you know what? What's funny that is that I heading into last Friday, I was just playing around, and I was creating a second character, basically to be just a tank and hit hard as much as possible. So luckily, you know what? I think that was just like, there's no point in planning part B while, you know, plan A is still there. Plan A should be the only plan there is, and if things go right, then that's the only time that you should start planning Plan B. So, as what Jade Wind would say, there is no point to making alternate plans when the first plan is the first plan that you should focus on. So, anyway, yeah, so my teammates tried giving chase as much as possible as my body laid unconscious, being dragged from, I don't know, from the legs. And luckily, I guess the ant had uh, negative in movement speed since it was dragging me, but let's just say it had a lot of movement. So luckily, my teammates were able to catch up, to it, right? And yeah, basically, yeah, it was. They were hauling. They were maximizing their. They were running just to catch up and hit it as much as possible, to the dismay of us. What do you call it? Having it continue to drag me. And the problem is it's dark, so without the Quintus light, basically, yeah, Yuna was everyone who was trying to throw range attacks on it. It's just shooting into darkness. So there you go. It's as you can see there. It's trying to, yeah, take me away once again. So yeah, that was the moment I was just, well, yeah, my face pretty much was like, yeah, it was good while it lasted. Especially, I think we were only 2 hours in a 5 hour session. I was just like, oh man, that was it. But they gave chase and was able to catch up to the giant ant with obviously disadvantages to going over their movements speed, especially to the dismay of having not being able to heal as well. So I give props to my comrades once again for once again uh, carrying my character for this episode. So yeah, they did their best to battle, and yeah, that was it. They overcome the final giant ant, and was able to recover my lifeless body and heal me up. So yeah, that was my first death, and yeah, it was just like, wow, this is gonna be a really long campaign if this is gonna be quite frequent. So we're lucky that my character, even with the I think increase in that mistake of forgetting to add HP multiplier that brought my HP to 42. And yeah, basically, we were able to get enough XP from that battle to, and then the next one to make our start training for skills. So let's see where our party heads off to. So, so we were able to, from this point now, we were able to finally reach the hunter's cabin. Uh, and he was already anticipating our arrival. Let's make sure I did not try my best to remember his name. My apologies. But yeah, anyways, we were able to meet up with him. He was already had food prepared for us, and basically help us prepare and gave us directions to where to head off next, which was basically a lake. So he did mention that a lot of the wildlife were uh, predator and prey were running away from something from the lake. So that would have been the next step for our adventurers to head off. So he did mention that this time around there was a lot of sturgeons, or I believe giant mosquitoes uh, within in the lake, or that if we did decide to cross by water, that we would be facing them. With one, the, it would have been not too much of a problem, but with obviously a group of them, then we would have been a lot of us to overcome and become, another battle where we're just uh, surviving once again. So, yeah, we had a brief discussion uh, with the hunter, and uh, he gave us some stew to re-energize, while he answered our questions. He helped us uh, with supplies. He gave me and Evie some heat gear, so we do not suffer from exhaustion our um, from our battle. And let's see. And yeah, we were able to. I was able to procure some ingredients for my alchemy, like some extra vials. And yeah, the next morning he provided us breakfast. Jade and Quintus had, I believe, a porridge that they had on. Like the other two, Evie and Yuna, they were surprised with pancakes and syrup from the hunters. So, if did that help later on the story? We'll see. But yeah, he provided the other two with a little bit more uh, uh, breakfast than the other two adventurers. But yeah, I mean, he was definitely uh, had you know kind of a history, or basically knew there was something towards Yuna's backstory that we will hopefully see down as we progress in our campaign. That yeah, he was uh, warmed up to Yuna because he knew something that she has experienced. So yeah, yeah, we basically had breakfast, and we decided instead of going uh, through the lake, that we will go around the lake. So we basically were making another trip through the jungle. So this is where uh, we made the. Let's see. Let's get back there. So let's see. We were uh, heading through uh, the hunter's cabin, what you see here, and we wanted to make way at least around the lake to find out if there is why the creatures are running from the area, and as well finding out also if the source of the blight is happening here. So let's continue. All right, so we continue our conversation as he marked down where the lake was, where we needed to go on Quintus' map, and we headed out to continue our trek towards the lake. But too much of our surprise, seems like uh, creatures are drawn to us or drawn to Quintus. That we ended up in another battle where uh, uh, three leopards had the upper hand on us, and I think they jumped from the cliff top there, and unfortunately, Evie was the first one that was surrounded, and yeah, it she wasn't looking good. So uh, let's not forget that yeah, she's basically started out with an episode one with 28 HP, and by the end of this round, or you can see up here in the the player cards that from 28 she basically jumped up to let's see 72, because one of the gears that the hunter gave us was a band of headband that increased the constitution, our HP, so which we gave to Evie because she had the lowest. And yeah, as you can see now, the strikes finally got to her and lowered her HP, which she had 32 at that time. So every round, when it came to her turn, she needed to make, I believe, a body save to regain, to stop the bleeding, right? So let's see. This is where she, when she was able to do that. Oh, and like Yuna was grappled too. Uh, so basically, we discovered achievement system that Lexxo has implemented in the game to reward players who rolled a natural 20 for various situations. And Evie and Yuna was able to they were able to roll a natural 20 for their situation. So Evie here, who rolled a natural 20, give me one sec as let's see. Let's do a transition here. My apologies. I'm gonna put something. My bad. Sorry. Should have had this prepared ahead of time. All right. Just the little things. Get Jade Wind's music in there. All right. Uh, let's get back to the story. All right. So Evie was able to roll a natural 20, and she gained what was it? Uh, let me look it up quickly for you guys. So her and Yuna were able to get the to so let's see. Sorry, I was hoping she wrote it here. Oh, so she received Mother of God title. So what that did, that gave her a plus one HP multiplier. So she she got her increase in her dexterity, which was the headband of the mountain, a plus four, which probably got her up to 32, plus the H the multiplier increased that even more, and at the same time, she and myself were as soon as we got to the cabin that we got some more additional HP, so we started training toughness, which was gives an extra HP multiplier. So she was able to get two, two of that, and the increase of the Constitution, and from 28 she jumped to more than double to 70, 72. So now from this point out, this coming Friday, she will become our tank. So yeah, it was quite a jump from being the lowest to now being the highest max HP of the group. So let us put that. Actually, let's put up that banner up on when our next session's coming up. So hopefully that doesn't get in the way. Oh, actually, let's change that. Sorry, I apologize, but hopefully, I get more practice of this, and this is going to be a lot more streamlined uh, from uh, from here on out. But thank you for bearing with me, and hopefully I do get better at this because I definitely enjoy doing this a lot. So, all right, so yeah, she received a new titles, and same as Yuna, she gained the title of Slippery because she rolled a natural 20 to try to break the grapple from the leopard. Uh, and that gave her plus four to her CMD against grapples. So we learn uh, we could have gone two different ways. We could have gone through the lake, and we could have gone through, but we decided to go through the jungle because obviously the jungle was Yuna's domain where she basically gets a free arrows. She heals every round. And we did discover just today that or I mean that Friday that she does not need any healing kit or whatsoever, so she can fast heal just being in the jungle right after combat. So yeah, she definitely was. It was a good choice to go through the jungle. Hence, we gave up maybe possible, materials that might have cost a lot more, right? But uh, we were, we basically our two adventurers gained two titles that that will be permanent for them. So it was worth the sacrifice of getting those values for getting the two awards. And yeah, basically we were narrowing our three leopards here. And yeah, once again, we I was basically down the three, so let's say let's just say three of the four of us experience were basically unconscious. So basically, three of us uh, died or close to dying. So with basically Yuna not even looking too good on her end, that this was basically, boy, this is gonna be a rough go with neither one of us being a tank or not even having a cleric or a natural healer in our party. So, but we're hoping to definitely put that. Hopefully, just survive, work closely together, strategize, and definitely getting through it one one creature at a time. So I think we were lucky that Yuna was able to cast Dazzling on the two creatures, so that gave us quite an advantage. And yeah, it was not looking good at all for our party at this point. Let's see. I think I was able to break free, and because of my uh, let's see, I think I did happen to die here. So, but yeah, I know. I actually no, I didn't die here because I did die when I was being attacked by the ants. But yeah, yeah, Evie experienced her first death, and also Quintus, I think. And after this one was dead, I was able to break free with only 3 HP remaining. I had my my agile trait, so I do not provoke on the first square. So that with my spending on my key points. So from my 40, which is my max travel speed, and with my key, which grants another 50%. So I was able to just at least move out 50 to 55 uh, feet away to the not so cool comment of our DM saying that you know, and there's a leopard there also. I was like, oh god, that's all. Escape to run into another one. But yeah, I basically took this turn to escape and basically start using my heal kits to uh, gain 9 to 10 HP as much as I can to get back in the battle. So yeah, it was down to our last three once again to utilize their lander attacks, and yeah, at this point, yeah, Quintus has been unconscious on this one, and it was down to Yuna and Evie to make the final blows. Yeah, we were basically lucky, and uh, we overcame the very last leopard. Yeah, at the same time, we did learn that in order to use the healing kit, you have to have training in healing. So with me and Evie only having one healing kit to I think Quintus three healing kits that he can't even use because he has no trade. So we basically uh, we basically used ours to heal him, and it was funny even uh, when Evie in character did not want to use her healing kit to heal Quintus. So it was it was a funny session. So yeah, we finished our last battle, started basically getting our HP back up just to avoid getting uh, uh, any encounters, and yeah, we basically also uh, gained some material from and some titles from this battle. So we basically push forward to our next a few more days in our next battle. Basically, we did which gave us 4 days travel towards I believe along the lake. We did notice that the the forest was basically thinned out, uh, clear cut, and that was because a race made residents here and built their own wooden fort with trees within the area, which did not please Yuna at all. And basically, yeah, we will see next episode if we will see the mild manner of Yuna. We will finally see the wrath of Yuna in episode 3 this coming Friday. So you guys should check that out. And yeah, um, we also discovered while we travel because of Jade's herbalism profession herbalism that we were able each travel now that we are able to gather ingredients to replenish our heal kits and also various items that uh, I was able because he's also alchemist. He was able to make 5 more potions, one for each party member, and two for Jade because he has the skill. What is it called? Uh, what good for what ails you. So basically, that skill lets you drink a potion as a swift action instead of a standard action. So I definitely be able to use my standard actions as to heal my party and also heal myself with the potion. So yeah, that's a good bonus to have. So hopefully we're able to get that. So yeah, we did notice that yeah, there's a foul smell coming from this fort. It was heading in our direction, and we cannot make an accurate um, description on what the creatures that reside in the wooden fort, but they do have the makeup of lizards or reptiles. So we were lucky enough to pick up some let's see some items like uh, bane moss that we can create poison. So that has a negative response to lizards or reptiles, but we'll see if uh, we'll see if that will make an effect because unfortunately Jade did not roll high enough to basically say had not uh, received enough experience to make a potion. So we'll see if it will work on these things. So yeah, like once again, stay tuned for our next Friday's session at 4:15, and yeah, hopefully that has basically we'll see how the party decides to do. Obviously, like I said, Yuna is definitely was not happy with the clearing of her jungle that um, we'll see the fallout of that. So yeah, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that session. I did update the player cards, just darken the layout. Hopefully, you guys will see that in the next episode. And yeah, if you guys like and enjoy where we're heading out, feel free to watch the last recap. If you have 5 to 6 hours to watch the entire episode, then you can do that. But in order to do that, don't forget, yeah, like this video. Feel free to subscribe and also receive notifications when we'll go live. So I'm gonna be practicing much as possible to make this Tuesday as the regular session, right? And and also our Friday. So because Wednesdays, if we do go back to normal, then Wednesdays I go back to my marathon training. What I was been doing for the last 3 to 4 years. So yeah, hopefully, this does pick up some steam. But most importantly, I'm just basically enjoying what I love doing. So everything else is basically just having fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as possible. But if you do want to help and support me and basically do what I am also doing, you can head over to uh, www.groovewithryan.com and yeah, get a free e-commerce account. I basically will be using that to hopefully also promote my second online store. We'll probably put t-shirts or whatnot to just bring that extra swag and something that you guys can have as you guys support our adventures. So if you guys have a story to share, a brand that you want to create, and a community that you want to grow, then yeah, this is a good place to start off there. So I will end the session here, but there will be a continuation after I roll the end part where you guys can see what the free software is all about. So thank you once again for your support, your time. Very much appreciated, and hopefully, yeah, you see you guys on our live stream, making comments and supporting us on our adventure. So, once again, thank you so much, and uh, uh, stay tuned. Stay on if you want to see what the free account is all about. So once again, thank you, and I hope to see you on Friday. Take care. All right. Hopefully, welcome back once again. This if you're still here, once again, thank you for once again your support it means a lot to me, as basically, I'm just investing some sweat equity here to just make something you love to do, something that will provide for you. So this is basically uh, what I have for Groove. Let us transition. So basically, yeah, you as of now, you get a free account to get started, as this is still in beta form. But then they are hopefully soon they're wanting to push this to as a finished product. So could be in a few months, but definitely this year. So basically, these are the current stuff that are available: group pages, so landing pages, or you can make a website. Group sell, if you have something that a product yourself, then you can sell that. Group affiliate, if you want other people to promote. And right now, group mail, if something like Aweber or active campaigns. Group member, if you have a membership site that if you have some coaching material that you want to put. Group videos, if you have video materials that you want to promote, you can do that. And the other two that I am using, which is group blog and group card. So you do have a limit on how many that you can make, but for people who are on the lifetime plan, like uh, I am, because it just made sense, because I've been paying subscriptions month after month, and with the lifetime plan, one-time plan, I do not have to pay subscriptions that I am paying on eBay, that I'm paying on Shopify. And like I said, why have stuff that you work so hard for go to the subscriptions when they can be utilized to refund your project, refund your brand, and continue to build and provide more to your community. So yeah, basically, let's get to this one. Just show you this one. So basically, I can make as many blogs as I want, but I'm making one through the eyes of Jade Wind, right? So publishing. Um, Basically, I bought in character. I bought a journal with the limited resources that Jade had, because he's a monk. He only had 10 gold pieces. I made the investment to sacrifice uh, one gold and some pen and ink to basically dot down uh, his journey through his eyes, through his interaction with the other characters. So just another layer to hopefully you all enjoy. Let me get myself. Hold on, give me one sec. So sorry. Looks like I am not being viewed here. Hopefully, I can get that transition up a little bit more. All right, there you go. Hello. All right, so yeah, so just making this. This blog together, need kind of like catch up. And basically I'll be dotting down each day, each episode recap, but by each day, dotting down in the journal. So just something fun, but then just creating that content. So uh not yet finished, but I think you guys can head over to Scorpio Orion dot groupblog dot com. Let me put that in the banner if you want uh, to read a little bit. That will probably get myself going even more, and I know if there's someone reading it. So, all right, so that is there. Yeah, you can head over there if you do want to read uh, how the adventure's going through Jade Wind's experiences. So just another added layer, and then hopefully I probably add a little bit more through creating some landing pages with group pages, and also yeah, and then maybe down the road then build uh, apparel store for the adventures. So yeah, so what I like about this, especially the free account, you can make as unlimited stores as you want. Maybe one per product, or up to you. If you have a general store, a specific niche, then you can make unlimited stores as you want. And at the same time, uh, compared to the other e-commerce platform, you will be having to pay a minimum $29.99 to $300 per store for per month per subscription, and that's why it made so much sense for me to upgrade and get this and build. Just basically transfer my eBay store here, and then and hopefully build a apparel store for the Scorpio Orion brand, the Jade Wind, and with the other characters' permission, maybe something from them as well. So yeah, if you want to help and support, and I definitely do not want to just receive charity without giving something back. Then obviously, yeah, this is a chance for you also. You don't have to use it for your tabletop your story, but that's what I'm trying to focus on. If you just want to have your own online store, write your own blog, uh, and also build your own community and promote something that you love doing, then this is definitely the platform that you can use. And like I said, it's free to start with limitations on certain products, but then you get the full functions of group pages and group sell, and you can definitely get started in uh, these other things without truly breaking the bank just to get started in starting your own business. So this is what I really love about this, and hopefully this has something that you're interested in creating, that that second line of income, or that second line of growing your community for you. So once again, thank you so much, and yeah, definitely hopefully see you guys on our Friday show. So 4:15 p.m. PST to 9:15 p.m. PST. All right, take care, and I will catch you on Friday.